Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good to Know channel. If you're new here or haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel grow and lets me keep making this free science-backed content just for you. I read every comment too, so thank you for being a part of this community. Did you know that visceral fat, also known as deep abdominal belly fat, isn't just extra padding? It's a biologically active tissue that pumps out hormones and inflammatory stuff that can mess up with your metabolism, blood sugar, and even your heart health. That's why it's so stubborn and dangerous. The awesome news? You don't need crazy workouts or starvation diets to rid yourself from this fat. Today I'm sharing 8 simple foods that you can eat every single day that research shows can actually target and destroy this deep belly fat. I've tested a bunch of these myself, and the difference in how I feel and how my clothes fit has been huge. We're going through all 8 with the exact studies behind them, plus easy real-life ways to add them, even if you're picky like me about certain things. Stick around to the end for my favorite combo tip that makes them work even better. Let's dive in. Number 1, walnuts. These little guys are one of my absolute favorites. They're packed with omega-3s and polyphenols that actually repair the 2 main things that cause visceral fat to grow: inflammation and poor insulin sensitivity. One study found that people who ate walnuts daily saw measurable drops in visceral fat on MRI scans, even without cutting calories. Personally, I keep a small bag in my car and in my house for those afternoon slumps instead of grabbing chips. Just a handful, about 1 ounce every day, does the trick. But wait until you hear about number 2, dark chocolate, and it has to be at least 70% cacao. The flavonoids in high cacao dark chocolate improve blood flow and reduce inflammation that packs on visceral fat. Research shows that it can lower belly fat storage signals. Swap your usual milk chocolate or candy bar for 1 or 2 squares after dinner. I promise it feels like a treat but works like medicine. Number 3, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, or herring. The omega-3s that have the EPA and DHA are visceral fat killers. Multiple studies, including one on women, show they shrink waist circumference and deep abdominal fat while lowering inflammation. Aim for 2 servings a week, grill a salmon fillet every Sunday and eat leftovers all week if you can make that work, or go for convenient canned sardines or mackerel tossed on salads or straight from the tin. No cooking required. If you're not keen on any of these fish options like me, taking a quality omega-3 supplement with good amounts of EPA and DHA is a solid alternative to get those key benefits, as many studies show supplements can help with similar anti-inflammatory and metabolic effects. Though, whole food sources often come with extra nutrients. So of course, if you can eat versus supplementing, this would be the first choice, but at least you have options. Number 4? Number 4 might surprise you, broccoli sprouts. These tiny sprouts are loaded with sulforaphane, a compound that wraps up your body's detox enzymes and fights the inflammation driving visceral fat. Studies linked it to better fat metabolism. Personally, I add a handful to salads or smoothies every morning. They're cheap, and better yet, you can grow them super fast on your counter if you want to make that work. Number 5 is blueberries. These little berries are packed with anthocyanins that improve gut health and literally help your body store less fat around the organs. A 2022 study showed they reduce abdominal fat and oxidative stress. Personally, I love just eating a cup of frozen strawberries plain, or throwing them in a cup with cottage cheese or plain yogurt for a quick, creamy snack. Personally, it's like dessert from heaven. Blueberries can be expensive, so I personally would recommend getting frozen blueberries, as they are way more cost effective and just as potent as fresh blueberries. Number 6 is chia seeds. They're loaded with fiber and omega-3s that keep you full for hours and stabilize blood sugar so you don't store extra visceral fat. Research shows they support gut diversity, which is directly linked to lower belly fat. What I do, I mix 2 tablespoons of my cottage cheese or yogurt along with the blueberries. It makes it thicker, more satisfying, and actually tastes like a dessert. Number 7 is extra virgin olive oil. This isn't just for cooking. The monosaturated fats and polyphenols send a signal to your body to turn off fat storage, especially visceral fat. Studies confirm daily use reduces belly fat more than other oils. I drizzle it on my veggies, use it for salad dressing, or just even taking a teaspoon straight at night. But if you're going to take olive oil, you want to make sure you get the good stuff in a dark bottle. You may have to spend a few more dollars on better quality, but you won't be disappointed. And number 8, the one that ties everything together, is green tea. The catechins, especially EGCG, boost fat oxidation and have been shown in multiple 12-week studies to significantly reduce visceral fat compared to placebo. If you like tea, try to drink at least 2 to 3 cups every day, hot in the morning, iced in the afternoon. Add a squeeze of lemon for extra absorption. If you're not a fan of the taste like some people, you can get key EGCG benefits from a quality supplement instead. I'll leave some links in the description below to reputable places where you can find some high quality versions of these supplements. For example, omega-3s, your EGCG, chia seeds, and olive oils. For easy reference and to make sure you're getting solid tested products. So there you have it. 8 foods you can start eating today that's science proof that can help destroy visceral belly fat. Personally, I'd recommend just pick 2 or 3 to begin with so it feels doable, then build from there. And when those cravings do hit, I reach for cleanest swaps like homemade Parmesan baked onion chips. What is that, you might ask? They're just thinly sliced onions topped with shredded Parmesan cheese, baked until crispy. They're low carb, high protein, and way better than regular chips for keeping inflammation down. If you combine these with a little movement and good sleep, the results can be amazing. So which one are you excited to try? Drop it in the comments. If this video helped you even a little, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's struggling with belly fat. You're helping me keep this channel growing so I can bring you more practical, science-backed tips every week. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Stay healthy, guys, and remember, small daily changes create big results. Bye for now.